economic life of the city, the meaningful citizen engagement, and transparency in civic affairs. We worked on that. We think it's really important. It's not something that we should take lightly. These things are, if anybody's observed how city council has been run over the last while, it falls short in a lot of different ways. Just to let you know too that we're a registered third-party sponsor just recently, which means with the new election procedures, it allows us to collect money, it allows us to support candidates, and it allows us to have a voice, I think, and to pull people together in the community. What we're looking for as Progressive Nanaimo is it's a goal to pull different people from the community, different organizations, not special interest organizations, but different organizations and different people, community-based organizations that will support a broad-based people on council. We're not saying that there are not good people on council. We are saying that council is falling short in many, many different ways. This is a forum for new candidates, and the reason it's only for new candidates is that if you've been paying attention at all over the last number of years, or possibly a lot more than that, you realize that there are some things that are not working very well. And we do not have a council that functions very well. We have a dysfunctional system. There's a void of leadership, and it shows in terms of how the city is run. When there's a void of leadership, it falls to unpaid, bureaucratic staff. And that's where we are. That is the power. If we want to change that, we're trying to pool people together to support, not somebody that you would say, definitely, you're just going to get behind one person, but we're asking for something a lot more than that. A broad base of people saying, we need a working council. Not to say I would agree with every single vote or every single stance with that specific person, but that there's a broad base of people that pool skills, that can use each other and work with each other to make good decisions. We need that desperately, more now than ever. We have now an election coming up. It's a 4-year term, 4 years. You know how badly things have gone over the last while? If you've been paying attention, then imagine 4 years down the line where we're going to be. I want to read something from you to you that this was written after we actually went to council, and this is the difference. This is what happens. Is that I've been involved, as some people know, involved in Colliery Dam for quite a while. And we've lost every single time, every step along the way, every single time. This last week, we went to City Council on Monday, and we had a decision come in our favor. And the reason we had this decision come in our favor was because we wanted one extra vote. One extra vote. And so we didn't lose 5-4. We actually won 5-4. That's the very first time. That's the very first time that we've gone after almost 2 years. And this is the note that came from one of the directors of our society, Colliery Dam, and I just wanted to read it to you. And I think it's important because she said, this is from Joyce Arara. After coming home last night, I realized my husband was avoiding bringing up the council meeting, even though he was very curious, as he has become used to me feeling bitter and resentful and disbelief after our previous attempts at swaying the 5 council members to listen to reason. I was still in shock mode, kind of a happy dream. It took me a few minutes of getting home and settling in before I told him the great news. And then I got to watch firsthand the transformation of his face from preparing himself for more bad news to the smile that spread across his face when he said, "That's great. It's about damn time." And you know, I've heard this time and time again, not just about Colliery Dam, but for anybody that's gone to council and has gone and been disappointed time and time again, that they came with a logical, sensible argument for what they thought was they needed to do, and it didn't happen. Okay, so I just wanted to, this is how the evening will go. If you have questions that you want for the candidates, there was the box there, you probably saw that. There's the handout. We really want you to fill that out. We really hope you will, and give it back to us at the end. There's also room on the very back of the handout, just the whole black, the other side, and just fill in any comments you want. If there's a candidate that you thought really impressed tonight that you want to say and write something about, by all means go for it. If there's anything else you want to say, by all means we'll collect that information. There's 3 questions that we're going to be asking candidates to come to the front in a few minutes. And there's going to be 3 questions that we have come together to pose to the candidates, and then we'll draw from the box. Gio, you were going to explain about how to respond.
Well, each candidate will have 3 minutes to introduce themselves and hopefully explain a little bit about what their vision is for the memo. Before I start, I'd like to recognize that we're on the traditional lands of both the Snuneymuxw and the Snuneymuxw nations, and we need to respect that. Each candidate will get, after the 3-minute introduction, will have a 1 minute to answer the questions. I will be your timekeeper, and as a dictator, if I make a mistake, you're not to mention it to anyone. Okay. And I will hold up a yellow sign when you have 30 seconds left to talk, and a red sign when you're supposed to quit.
So slow down and then stop. Okay, so if you guys are okay, then what we'll do is we'll ask the candidates who are, oh, sorry, Jim, go ahead.
I just want to say to everyone that the agenda that we printed off at a 5-minute introduction, that's to be changed to 3 minutes.
Right,
and what was the other one that we were changing? Oh, instead of 5 questions, there's only 3 from us.
Yeah, sorry, Jim. Thank you. Okay, so I guess we'll welcome the people that are interested in running for our city council this year, and let's have them come up to the front. And we have some chairs here. Yeah, we can mind that.